Hello, embroidery enthusiasts. Today, we're diving into the beautiful world of hand embroidery, specifically focusing on how to create stunning monogram letters using the satin stitch. This is a classic technique that adds a touch of elegance and personalization to any project. Let's get started. First, gather your supplies. You'll need fabric, embroidery floss, an embroidery needle, an embroidery hoop, a pencil or fabric marker, and of course, a monogram letter pattern. The fabric should be something that will hold the stitches well, like cotton or linen. Choose embroidery floss in the colors you like, and select a needle with an eye that's easy to thread. Next, transfer your monogram pattern onto the fabric. You can print out a design and use a light source to trace it. Alternatively, use a water-soluble pen or fabric marker to draw the letters directly onto the fabric. Make sure your hoop is taut and the fabric is smooth, ready for stitching. Place the fabric in your embroidery hoop. This will keep the fabric stretched and make it easier to stitch. Now, let's learn the satin stitch. The satin stitch is a series of closely spaced, straight stitches that completely cover an area. It's ideal for filling in shapes, like the letters in your monogram. Start by bringing your needle up from the back of the fabric at one edge of the letter. Then, take the needle down on the opposite edge, creating a straight stitch. Bring the needle up again, right next to where you started, and take it down again on the other side. Continue this process, working the stitches close together, side by side, to fill the entire letter. When stitching, try to keep the stitches parallel and evenly spaced. This will give your monogram a smooth, polished look. You can adjust the direction of the satin stitches to add visual interest. For instance, you might stitch the vertical lines of a letter in one direction, and the horizontal lines in another. This also works well when embroidering curved letters, to have the stitches follow the shape. Pay attention to the edges of your letters. Make sure the satin stitch neatly covers the outline. If you need to make the edges extra neat, you can consider using a split stitch or back stitch along the outline before filling with satin stitch. This will create a clean, defined edge. As you work, it's normal for the floss to twist. To prevent tangles, let your needle hang and spin freely every few stitches. If your thread runs short, secure it on the back of the fabric with a few small stitches, and bring your needle back up to start a new thread. Don't worry if it's not perfect the first time. Embroidery is all about practice. Once you've finished stitching your monogram, remove the fabric from the hoop. Gently trim any loose threads on the back. Finally, you can add a backing to your embroidered piece, if desired, to protect the stitches. Congratulations! You've successfully hand embroidered a monogram using the satin stitch. You can use this technique to personalize gifts, decorate clothing, or create beautiful artwork. Happy stitching!